perfect school would be one where the students had a desire to learn and were interested in what the school offered from an overall perspective, I think. I think every student learns differently. I think that one of the challenges as a teacher that you have is trying to figure out how a student does learn, because some students learn by auditory, by listening to lectures. Some students learn best by reading. Some students learn best through doing exercises. And so I think the challenge of the teacher is to present the material in a variety of ways to give the students the best chance to learn. Well, I think in an ideal classroom what you're going to see is the students are actually engaged with the instructor, with each other, and with the material. And that doesn't mean that they need to be talking about it, but they need to be interested in it. They need to be thinking about it. They need to be doing the work that needs to be done to learn the material. Well, I think the successful student that I've had are those that work really, really hard. I don't think it's necessarily the most important thing is to learn the material. By that I mean know exactly what the material is that you're trying to teach, but the fact that the student is actually engaged with the material and working with the material. So for example, if a student isn't able to complete a very complicated formula, the fact that they're engaged with that material and they're trying very, very hard to work through it, that's the most important part of a very successful student. Well, I think the characteristics that make teachers most effective are, first of all, that they have a very good understanding of what they do well and how they relate to students. And probably the most important characteristic by far is that they demonstrate to the student that they actually care whether or not the student learns the material. And then I think the last thing is that the teacher must be prepared and must have a good grasp of their material so they come across as a resource for the student to help them learn.